What's up, guys? I'm here to talk today to talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages of a sawed-off shotgun and what they can and can't be used for. First, we'll just go ahead and safety check this, just so you know there's nothing in the chamber, so you can see straight down the barrel. So we'll start off with this is a Springfield 947, made by Savage Arms. It's a 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch chamber. It features a 18 and about a 1/4 inch barrel, all steel, blued, wood furniture. This gun originally had like a 30-inch barrel, but I ended up sawing that down to what it is now, which is only 18 inches. It also had like a more wood colored stock, and I sanded that down and then hit it with some black paint. But let's go over some of the types of rounds you can fire with 12 gauge for various purposes: home defense, hunting, just target shooting and whatnot. Let's see what we have. We have for hunting, maybe if you're going to do deer and stuff, or if you want to use it as some defense, you have your 12 gauge slugs. This is mainly target shooting, but your bird shot or target shot. And then you get into buck shots, and you have your 4 buck, number 4 buck, 27 pellets, or you can go with double out buck, and you get 9 pellets, but they're much larger. For as home defense, excuse me, probably what you want to use is probably your double out buck, because it's basically being shot with a 9mm 8 times or so, and that'll put most anybody down. Now, I personally like to use number 4 buck. 27 pellets of about 22 size diameter. I would getting shot with a 22 27 times. It seems more vicious than a 9mm or so 8 times, and you're more likely to hit the target. Right now, on the back, you can see I have this right here. It's shotgun shell holder for quick, loading. You aim, you shoot, you break the barrel, you take one off, and then you slide it and put it in, and then, pull the hammer back, and then you're ready to go. It's a real simple function, and this obviously is a single barrel. Let's talk about purposes of use, though. The main reason I painted this black and then sawed the barrel off is because this is going to be my go-to home defense gun. Being 18 inches, I can get it real close in, and this only extends out 2 feet from my body, and I can still control it nicely. Accuracy is reduced a lot by shortening the barrel 12-inch, and since it is sawed off, the choke is gone, so it's straight cylinder bore, or open choke, no choke at all. So yeah, there's no choke on it, so it's going to be reduced accuracy for its barrel length, and that there's no choke in here at all. It's very light though. This is like 5.5 pounds or so. It doesn't really kick that hard if you have if you have a firm, tight grip on it. Hunting, I guess. You can use just about anything for hog hunting. If you want to go whitetail or other deer hunting, you might want to look into a rifle, or even a rifle barrel shotgun. For target shooting, it doesn't really matter. Home defense, I think this is better than something with a longer barrel, even though you're reducing accuracy. Your target acquisition will be easier because you don't have to move the barrel as much. With a longer barrel, you got to reach out here. If you got to go around room clearing in your house, you don't have this big long gun sticking out where somebody can, you know, smack it down and knock out your hand. Just compare it with my. This is my. See, I can't even get it in the camera. My Mossberg 535. See, it's got a longer barrel right here, 28-inch vented rib. See if you check this one. Probably won't be able to see up in there. You know, there's nothing in the chamber. Safety is on. I mean, this is going to be more accurate by a mile, you know, by a long shot. But, you know, you have 10 plus extra inches to worry about where somebody can, you know, grab into the gun and then you're screwed. You're basically down to hand-on-hand combat. I mean, this would be better for target shooting and hunting. They do take the same round, both 12 gauge. But I mean, one's more practical for home defense. And that's mainly what I use this thing for. Because I mean, if you, let's say you broke one arm, you know, I can still hold this, pull the hammer back, pull the trigger, break the barrel, you know, set it down in your lap or something, or prop it up against you and grab another shell and put it in, and then you can just use your leg or something to close the action to hit it down against. So, you know, if you did get injured, you can still operate this weapon. You can do it with a pump, but it's just much harder because you gotta pump it. Let's see, I can hardly even do it. Pull the slider release down, pump it, you know, put it in there, pump it again, and then, you know, shoot it, and then pump it again. It's just more tedious and harder to do, harder to control. You know, then just break the barrel, you know, put something in, close it up, ready to go. I mean, this thing is still accurate for what it is. I mean, if you put a slug in there, you'll still be able to hit something 25 yards easily, you know, head size target. You know, obviously a chest size target on a full grown man, easily. I mean, just because of the, I mean, it's still a long barrel compared to if you had maybe a Taurus Judge with a 2.5-inch barrel or however long they are, and being 410. You know, you're reducing your capability, firepower capability, greatly reducing your accuracy. You know, you're home, maybe your longest haul is 20 feet. You shoot a Judge, it'll completely cover the room. You might hit a civilian, and then even though it's a short barrel, 18 inches will still hit pretty accurately. Well, I mean, for what it is. And 12 gauge, definitely very powerful round. With, you know, buckshot, double aught buck, that'll put a bad guy. I mean, it'll put bears down. But I mean, this thing is relatively small, so I can fit this thing on the camera right here. You know, intimidation factor right here. Who wants to look down there? I mean, that would scare me. And then, I mean, you can still get barrel clamps if you want to put a light on down here. But yeah, I mean, 12 gauge definitely get the job done for you. Even 20 gauge if you wanted that. 16 gauge, 28 gauge, it's all still pretty good. But yeah, pros and cons of a single barrel shotgun. Good for, or sawed-off shotgun. Good for close quarters combat or just a home defense situation. Accurate for you know, less than 20-yard engagements. You'll probably only be 5 feet away from somebody, and all you got to do is just point and shoot. I mean, there's not really much you can miss with. But yeah, so, you know, if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment in whatever section. So thanks for watching, guys.